Everyone, welcome to this new series, which is Minecraft Survival, Episode 1. Now, this world wasn't created right away. Like in the beginning of this series, it was actually created about a year ago. It's not that old, but it's relatively old. So it was created in the Village and Pillage update. So it's not that old. But so this is creating Atlantis. And this used to be just a survival world with me and my friends, but eventually me and my friends stopped playing and I just took over the world. And it has a lot of builds. A big problem we have in this world is that we prepare to build stuff, but we have too much materials. And this is a reoccurring thing, and it happens. It happens in this project, which was titled Project Dolphin, which will have some little Easter eggs later on. But here's me collecting lava to smelt the sand to create glass, obviously, for the dome of Atlantis. And I was here having a little trouble with a ghast, which, yeah, it was difficult. So, um, I live like I'm poor. Like the tools, I have quite a few diamonds. I do enjoy mining. But here's me actually smelting the glass. These clips, some of these are over months old. So some of these are pretty freaking old. Um, I've had this project in mind since September. So I finished building it in June. So that shows you how much projects I have and how much things I plan to build. So here's after I have all the glass. This is me. I found a nice flat area and I started placing down glass. I believe it is 50 blocks wide. But I was having difficulties, obviously taking damage when I was trying to place the glass. So I did this for a bit until I just changed it to peaceful, because if you're lucky enough, it'll do this glitch, sort of say you could say that, where like you take damage, but it heals you to the point where it's like you're not taking any damage, even though you are. So that came in really helpful. And because the drowns were too much to deal with, so I just changed it to peaceful. And some people may not consider legit survival, but it has all the aspects of survival. It's my world. I could really do what I want. So here's me placing down the layer, just uh, like scoping it out, kind of, just putting the blocks around. And I got nothing too interesting about this, obviously, but I'd say the least fun part was for sure smelting it, even though it was the easiest. I would say this is the worst part though. It's just like building the glass walls. So I don't know why I didn't put a conduit in the beginning, but I did put it on later on. Put it in later on. So I think here's the little glitch I was talking about. Yeah, it is. Pay attention to my health bar. How it doesn't. I don't lose over more than one heart. That's what I was talking about. So I really used that to my advantage. Uh, it wasn't too difficult to get it. I mean, sometimes I wouldn't get it like right there, and there I did mess up on the build, and was painful because I didn't have my silk touch pickaxe on me. So, but it was okay. Like I said before, I got way too much glass, and this project is hard. We did used to have a lot of sheep for wool, but we got so much wool we didn't even need sheep. So the sheep are all kind of dead. I mean, there's wild sheep, but we don't have any native sheep, you could say, I guess. And here's me messing up again on the build. So I didn't clip all of the build, obviously, because then it would just been a really long video, and that would have been kind of pointless because nobody would watch. But here's me going back for supplies. I don't know why that's in there. um, here's me building the roof, or roof if you like saying it that way, of the glass dome. And I'd say this is for sure the easiest part of building the dome. And it's just so satisfying, like when I place that last glass block. And I don't know why I have lava buckets. Oh, this is kind of still here, except for one of them. So I managed to get the air out of this one, and then here's me throwing gravel away. So basically, with the lava bucket, I put it in. I asked my friend, "Hey, how should I remove the water?" And they were like, "Place lava." So I did. And here's me with the conduit, obviously. Here's me having a little fun with it. Don't ask. Okay, just shh. Okay, just. So the gravel, for sure, it was the part I hated the most. Like, ugh, it was so annoying because I didn't want it in my inventory. But it came in clutch because my favorite building material is concrete, and in this video I do use concrete, and in my next Minecraft video I use concrete, which stay tuned for that. And so here's me with sand, filling up the bottom layer because yeah. So here's me collecting even more sand, which I did have to collect a lot of sand, and it's just, I hate it. Like, like, after this video, I don't want to collect sand. I already have a ton of glass, so I shouldn't have a problem with that. And just, I'm staying out of the ocean for a bit. Honestly, this took me months to film. And like I was working so hard, like so hard. I finished it like at the beginning of this week, so at like no last week. So like June June 9th, around June 9th, 2020. That's when I finished it, and that's like around the time. It's not the specific date where I finished it, but this was pretty crazy though. Like it was pretty freaking hard. So here's like this weird glitch I figured I would show. Like it showed like the wandering trade villager was on the ground, but it wouldn't let me trade with anybody. Like, maybe he was there, but like who knows. So here's me getting concrete. I was kind of stupid, and I didn't realize if I just place the powder in the water, it'll just automatically become concrete. So I become stupid, so I don't really know that. So here's me building my house, because obviously I need to live in here. And I got a trident, which I'm not complaining. I like me some tridents. So here's me... What is that? Oh, here's me building the castle. Because obviously this world has an emperor, and well, the emperor needs somewhere to stay. So I kind of didn't show the process of the other houses, but just know they were a pain in the butt to get, alright? Like, I had to kill so much squid. So much squid died in the making of this video. So here's everything all built. This is a dolphin. Obviously, like the title is Project Dolphin. But the reason I actually built it was because if you read the sign, in loving memory of all dolphins who have and will die in this dome. So this dome doesn't reach the surface. So dolphins spawn in it, and they run out of air, and they try to go up top for air, but they can't, so they die. So I decided to build a nice little statue for them. And here's my fish food place where you could buy fish. Because, like, yeah. So here's the houses. There's a green house, a gray house, a red house, and a blue and yellow Swedish house. Don't ask. The name of this world is Sweden, by the way. So here's the castle. The castle is pretty bad. Not gonna lie. It's literally for each corner. It's literally the same thing. It's like a furnace, a crafting table, a big chest, and some So this is the end of the video. This took me a long time, so a like will be appreciated. And if you're new, subscribe and have a good day.